Hello everyone, it's me, Daniel Rustage. This is not a reaction, because it's my own song, and I've watched it like 100 times because I've made it. So I'm not even going to be watching the Anime Man's verse on this, or even barely the hook. This is me. I'm going to go through my lyrics, and I'm going to explain them for you as much detail as I can, but I'm probably still going to miss things, because people ask me to do this all the time, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you, and I'm going to see how well this does, and maybe I'll do it in the future. Let's do it. First things first. This instrumental, I used sinister piano because I thought it fit Dio. It's kind of like vampire-esque. I have like a string thing that I glitched up later. I wanted it to be like that sort of style, if that makes sense. If you want background, how I got the Anime Man on this, I asked him and he said yes. Because I heard us rapping in the Anime Cypher thing a few years back, and I think he's quite a good rapper. Another thing is, I'm quite annoyed at people who are going out of their way to other people's reactions and other things to say something along the lines of, oh, the Anime Man isn't actually a rapper. He is a rapper. He raps. It's not like when I get Sea-Dog or Nux where I write for them. They're not a rapper, they're a YouTuber. The Anime Man is as much of a rapper as any other rapper is. So I know what you guys are trying to say. You're trying to be like, oh, this was really good for someone who isn't... He's a rapper, dude. Don't go around spreading misinformation. Dude's a rapper, and he's gonna be rapping more. So, watch out. Another thing is people were comparing him a lot to Xiaodo. Lo, thank you so much for subscribing. I have the notifications off right now, but I appreciate it. People comparing him to Xiaodo because they both rapped in Japanese. Joey is half Japanese and he's fluent in Japanese. Xiaodo just knows some Japanese. It's a little different. But anyway, let me go through and explain my lyrics real quick. So, I'm a god like Cronus. Immediately, I'm a god like Cronus. Cronus is the god titan. I had some people yell at me and be like, he's a titan, not a god. He's both. He's a god titan, who is the god of crime. He's the god of crime. He's the god of time. And so, Dio refers to himself as a god anyway, but he also manipulates time. So, you know, he's a time god like Cronus. Easy enough. Strong start. I'm a Muda and I stay ferocious, watching praise. I'm a Muda, it's his thing. Some people got annoyed at me because it's like him calling myself useless. I'm using it as a verb. I'm a Muda someone because it kind of became a verb. And then, let me show you my rhyme scheme here. The hopeless as my prey approaches, even maimed and broken as the pain is potent. I'm not really saying a lot, so there's no like crazy bars. I'm just kind of describing him, you know, swaggy. What's good there is the rhyme. I say prey approaching, maim and broken, pain is potent. It's an A to O-N. It's like a triple rhyme. Pain is it's quad, kinda. It's fun. It's a good rhyme scheme. It sounds nice. Sounds nice to the ears. I manipulate my puppets. I don't need hypnosis. Manipulate my puppets. I don't need hypnosis. Hypnosis just is a good rhyme. He creates these vampire things. He doesn't need to hypnotize them. He makes them. Breathless, like it's tuberculosis. I don't leave him breathless, like it's tuberculosis, because tuberculosis is a disease in the lungs that makes it difficult for you to breathe. Need no motors, even Diophobic. Diophobic. I made that word up. It means you're scared of Dio. I'm not a master of rhyme schemes. Breton in my chat is saying I'm a master of rhyme schemes. It is not true. The master of rhyme schemes is Quest, or Dan Bull, or the Stupendium, or one of them, in the nerdcore scene, obviously. Anyway, let's continue. Leave them Diophobic because they are scared of Dio. I think I had a different word there originally, but it didn't work as well. And the JoJo poses give them scoliosis. And the JoJo poses give them scoliosis. Because, you know, when... I was hoping he would include, like, one of the JoJo poses, but I didn't want to, like, be anal about it. And this is fine enough. But there's a few JoJo poses where they, like, really, like, bend their figures out of shape and stuff. And scoliosis is a problem where your spine is all misaligned. Someone in my chat's like, yo, I got scoliosis. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make light of scoliosis at all, as much as I didn't mean to make light of tuberculosis or murder. It's just a good bar. Blade sting, yellow jacket. Alright, I actually know reactors I've watched so far caught up on this bar, but I know some people have. So Blade Sting, Yellow Jacket, he has these daggers and they sting. Yellow jacket is a type of wasp, and he wears a yellow jacket, and wasps sting. So when his blades are stinging like a yellow jacket wasp. He wears a yellow jacket, so it's a bar.
All gold, Pharaoh's casket.
This is it because he's all dressed in all gold, and Pharaoh's caskets tend to be all in gold. He also came back in a coffin, so it kind of alludes to that as well.
Sink ships like the Titanic.
He destroys a ship, specifically a ship that's traveling from England to America like the Titanic did, in a similar time period as well. So it's good bar.
He be dripping red like a ketchup packet.
That's a good bar. You can't tell me otherwise. It's a goofy bar, obviously, but it's really fun and I really like it a lot. Because, you know, ketchup is red and it's dripping. Now, this next bit is just a flow thing I came up with whilst I was recording it. Whilst I was writing it. If you're on stream, you would be able to... Sometimes I write these lyrics on stream. Again, link in the description to my Twitch stream. I just wanted to do something different flow-wise for this track. And this is... I was like, how can I make my flow so different? This.
Scared when I'm freezing. Time, now that I'm in my prime. Rapping a drip so fine, like Hatsune.
And actually, I wasn't sure if people were going to like it or not. But from the few reactions I have seen, people seem to really dig that. And then finally, the next bar is like Hatsune Miku, The World Is Mine.
Miku, the world is mine.
Which is a Hatsune Miku song called The World Is Mine. And also because Dio controls the world. I'm glad about the amount of people who love that. Exsanguinate is the act of sucking blood out of something completely. That's what like vampires do. So, and I really wanted to use that word, so I used it there.
Weight bodies like vacuuming.
And like a vacuum.
Blow you away like a cacuin.
He gets blown away. Self-explanatory, you actually have the clip for that.
Control them like mannequins watching in panic and
Steamrolling people, no, that's human trafficking. Right, a lot of people got that bar, obviously, because it's pretty on the nose. But he kills people with a steamroller. That's human trafficking, because it's like a vehicle. It's like, it's a fun bar. But someone in the comments, such a funny comment to me, was, they quoted me that said, now that's human trafficking, woo! Because I go, woo! Daniel Rustage 2020. Which is unfortunate that is now a quote that can be attributed to me.
Murdering puppies with Jonathan's weak.
He ain't got nothing on John Wick. So, Dio killed Jonathan's dog. And if you've seen John Wick, you'll know that John Wick's dog gets killed, and that's kind of what starts his entire like rampage. It becomes this person who kills a lot of people. But he's saying that Jonathan isn't like John Wick because he can't do shit. It's an insult to him. It is an insult. What I also like is that they're both called John. That's kind of an accidental parallel, but it works really well in this situation. I do use the exact same bar, but reversed on my Jonathan verse for the upcoming JoJo cypher on NLJs, where I say, I'll be like John Wick so you won't survive. But yes. Okay.
Feel like a shepherd and you and my sheep.
Better bow down to your god, bitch. I did spend a good part of time. That was actually the bit that I wrote off stream, I think. I think so. I can't remember. But I needed to find a good rhyme for John Wick. That was a really strong way to end the verse. My brain kept being like, God, bitch. It's God, bitch. And I was like, no, I can't use the word bitch. I cannot. Please. There must be an alternative. Please. I've got to find something else. He's like, no, God, bitch. It's got to be God, bitch. That's how you're going to end it. No. And then it took control of my hands and it was like possessing me. And I'm like going to type the words G-O-D. I'm like, no, I can't say this. B-I-T. No, stop it. No. It's going to be God, bitch. That's what it's going to be. No. And then it became, then I wrote the lyric. And you know what? It's strong. It's a strong way to end. And it catches people off guard as well, which is effective. The thing is, if I swore in most of my raps, that would not be as effective. But because I don't tend to swear in my raps, the fact that ends with bow down to your god, bitch, takes people off guard. And I actually really love that. I think people kind of appreciate that a little bit more because of that. But I do feel bad for all of the parents who are going to send me emails like, my 7-year-old son is now saying bitch, and it's your fault. But yeah. That's my verse. Let me just talk about the chorus a little bit. Okay, so I was nervous about this chorus. It's kind of a little bit different than what I normally do. And one of my patrons didn't like it. And so that was the first thing I saw about the chorus. I was like, oh, maybe people don't like the chorus. But then I watched a bunch of reactions and people really liked the chorus. Like, they were jamming out to it. It's kind of catchy. And you know what? It did what it needed to do. He was just wrong. There is one thing that when I point out, people probably already noticed, but I didn't realize until the song was finished and up. I say the word control twice, and it's really jarring to me now. Because I say... Control the world. Guess who's in control? I rhyme control with world because it kind of works, but I do say control twice, and that sucks. That's really bad. It's bad lyric writing, and for some reason I just didn't pick up on it until the song was already out. Joey there is saying it's all useless. It works, and it rhymes with the Kono Dio Da, and then Kono Dio Da. I just wanted to say Kono Dio Da. The whole song stemmed from me saying Kono Dio Da over the beat, and I was like, yeah, that's good. That's a good bar. So anyway, I can't analyze Joey's verse because he wrote it, but I can say that he did a really good job, and I was really, really happy with it, and I'm really happy he ended up being on the song. Thank you, Joey. I do appreciate it. Oh, Shinobi no Kami. That's a weird coincidence. Actually, let me just explain why that's a weird coincidence. Before I started the stream, I had my playlist of music on shuffle on Spotify, and I was playing the Dio song. The second song that came on was Shinobi no Kami, and now at the end of this rap, this is supposed to be like recommended for the viewer, is the Shinobi no Kami. Ba-da-ba-bum. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little lyric breakdown of my lyrics. I don't think I missed anything, really. I might have, but I hope you guys like this. Let me know if I should do more of videos like this. I will. Maybe for the rap battles as well. I will do it. If you like it. Anyway. Thank you. Land hoy! We must port the ship so that this content ship is porting before we get onto another content video ship and set sail. I really need to know what to say. Okay. Goodbye.